Swallowed up in the swirling waters of the great French River, there is drama. A drama enacted by the brave Samuel de Champlain, who, with a handful of dusky warriors and a sturdy birch bark canoe, set out 300 years ago in quest of an unknown western sea. He missed his goal by many thousand miles, but found instead a paradise, a land of untold treasure. For 2.5 centuries after, the tumbling river was a pathway of adventure for fur trader, warrior, hunter, and missionary. Through this rugged, beautiful wilderness, many a lone trader sped his trusty craft. What stories this commercial traveler could spin. Today, the beauty of the river is preserved in all its glory for modern adventurers to conquer with saddle, rod and gun, but with cozy camps at their base. The railways have raised bungalow camps, the last word in modernity, to house eager anglers who fish the long day and tell longer yarns at nightfall. Our party, equipped to the teeth to do battle with finny monsters, pile into the waiting canoes. Indian guides are supplied aplenty, and we set off in high spirits and with higher ambition. Following almost in the very wake of Champlain's expedition, our lithe craft cut along for the fishing ground, expertly propelled by descendants of our dark-skinned pioneers.
Away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond. Think of the pond, think of things you can do to the thing when you want to follow it, and it's a good pond. Away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond. Una vez más no paramos, el camino de campo, es una vida que anda y con las bajas y que está bien. Away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond, away on the pond.
This, the veterans tell us, is but one of a dozen such sights within a stone's throw of this stage of our trip. There he goes. What a life. What a man. Keep it up, Jock. You can make it. One tip's as good as another here. Come on in. The water's fine. That's paddling as is paddling. Now the real argument starts. Man versus the wily muskie and the fighting black bass. There's plenty of fish steak lurking in these there pools. Our job's to get 'em. It's a question of backbone against fishbone. Look out, Phil. There's many a slip twixt the rock and the dip. Uh-oh, there's a strike. Seems like a hefty fellow. Easy now, Bill. He's a fighter. You never can tell. The old line is singing like the harp of Erin. A final fling for freedom. But no, Mr. Fish, Bill's your master. That's a neat piece of work without a net. Under this undulating watery blanket, what a flock of scaly creatures there must be. Bill's at it again. It's a tricky business, this naval warfare. Uh-oh, he's nipped another unsuspecting pike. But the guide's there with the net this time, and what an appetizing catch it is. Ozark Ripley casts a bit at the falls, and maybe he can't cast. Well, so long, Five-Finger Rabbit, and how those Indians can manipulate the paddle. Whirlpools are just drops in the bucket to them, despite the many treacherous currents here. One could just about steer the canoes in this fast water, but this is no moonlight on the Ganges party. The first portage point is reached, and the various craft are beached ready for a short strike. Shouldering the dunnage bags and grabbing our trusty rods, we follow the guides in search of further conquest. The big pine rapids toss their foamy mane in defiance at their would-be conquerors who are looking over the situation. Ozark has a nice one on the old barb, to all appearances. Yes, sir, there it is. And the Indian scoops it up with the Indian relish. It's a good 3-pounder. When he gets home, it'll be a good 8-pounder. And Mrs. Ripley matches her hubby's prowess with one of almost equal size. Oh, what sport will women not invade? What a line you can throw, Jim. There's always a catch in it, meditates Mr. Bass, who dies bravely, however. He surely is testing the quality of that bamboo, but it's got a better kick than its victim. Whang! There she goes, and the good old guide waits patiently. I bet he weighs a 2.5 pounds net, excluding the net, of course. Attaboy, Ozark, Jr. Don't let the parents have all the honors. Good, now hang on to it. He's a finished fisherman, this lad, finished for the day. Jock knows his fillets, does he? Right from hook to cook. How's this for quick work? Out of the water into the frying pan, done to a turn by the Indians. Expert cooks if ever there were. One of the many pleasures of an outing on the French River, lunching on part of the morning's catch, and you don't know good fish until you've eaten them this way. A dish for the gods. On a hot day, canoes this style make excellent sunbonnets, and they're light as feathers the way these lads toss them around. Bill's going to have a shot at the rapids. You're a better man than I am, hope you win. It's a wise thing, says he, to look before you shoot. It's going to be tough. The rest of us content to watch him shoulder the paraphernalia. Keep a steady hand, my boy. There he goes, like a bubble in a champagne bowl. Wow, what a ride. Up, down, sideways, every way. And he's still upright. Cross eddies, jutting rocks, and a terrific current. A man's got to be all hands. Paddle on one side, paddle on the other. The nose wants to swing. But Bill knows better. It looks easy, doesn't it? Gosh, nature's traffic laws are stiff. But Bill has them beaten. Let's give the big boy a great big hand. Most of us need this calm water to regain our breath. It's downstream now, bound for home. The big Parisian rapids are far behind, and everything appears lovely and rosy. Paddling along under the trees, the shade and the cool breezes are enticing. We have the heavier load now, what with our baskets crammed with tasty fish. Many an Indian brave, I'll wager, wooed and won his squaw when the moon hung low over these narrows. It's a glorious spot. Even with the stream, it's hard going. So Ozark Jr. bends to it in rather easy fashion. It helps, maybe. Just as we settle down for a nice, easy glide home, up pops the little Parisian rapids, evidently quite angry. Over we go, first one, then the next, and the guides steer with the utmost ease. Men, women, and youngsters get a great kick out of it all. The canoes nose through it like Trojans. No, Mr. Captain, stop the ship. I want to get out and walk. No, sir, nothing doing. What a grand sensation. Once again on a quiet stretch, once again we feel normal. These paddlers never seem to tire. The camp managers must have sensed that we probably wanted to breeze home in fine style. So a welcoming party takes us for a ride. Whizzing along, canoes in single file, it's a marvelous feeling. The stirring sight of the Recollet Falls recalls the story of how they came by their name. It is said that many years ago, some Recollet fathers were passing this spot and perished there. Cairns of stones have been erected near the falls in memory of these courageous missionaries. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for Bill, the lone fisherman. The lure of the rod and stream, only equaled by the enchantment of eventide in a fairyland of the north.